What if I told you that the first 5 minutes after you wake up could completely transform your entire day and prevent most workout injuries before they even happen? Most people roll out of bed, grab their phone, and wonder why their back aches or why they feel stiff during their first gym session. But there's a secret that physical therapists and elite athletes have known for decades, and it's so simple you can do it in your pajamas. Your body has been in hibernation mode for 6 to 8 hours. Your muscles have shortened, your joints have stiffened, and your nervous system is still half asleep. Yet somehow we expect our bodies to go from zero to hero the moment our feet hit the floor. That's like trying to drive a car that's been sitting in a freezer all night without letting it warm up first. You're asking for trouble. Here's what's actually happening inside your body when you wake up. During sleep, your intervertebral discs absorb fluid and expand, making your spine longer but less stable. Your muscle temperature drops, making them less pliable and more prone to tears. Your synovial fluid, which lubricates your joints, becomes thicker and less effective. And your proprioceptors, the sensors that tell your brain where your body is in space, are still drowsy. This is why you feel like a rusty robot when you first stand up. But what if you could flip the script entirely? What if those first few minutes could prime your body for peak performance instead of setting you up for injury? I'm about to share a standing warm-up routine that serves double duty as both your morning wake-up sequence and your pre-workout injury prevention protocol. No equipment needed, no floor space required, and definitely no excuses. Let's start with the foundation, because everything begins with how you breathe. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, and imagine roots growing from your feet into the ground. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts, feeling your rib cage expand in all directions like an accordion. Hold for 2 counts, then exhale through your mouth for 6 counts, letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. This isn't just relaxation fluff. Deep diaphragmatic breathing increases oxygen flow to your muscles, activates your parasympathetic nervous system, and literally tells your body it's safe to move freely. Repeat this breathing pattern 5 times, and with each exhale, let your body settle into better alignment. Your head should float above your spine, not jut forward like you're still staring at your pillow. Your shoulders should sit over your rib cage, not rounded forward from sleeping in a ball. This simple breathing exercise alone will start to wake up your core stabilizers and prepare your nervous system for movement. Now we're going to gently mobilize your spine from top to bottom. Keep your feet planted and slowly roll your head in a figure 8 pattern. Not circles, which can compress your cervical vertebrae, but smooth figure 8s that allow each segment of your neck to move independently. Do 5 in one direction, then 5 in the other. You should feel like you're drawing the number 8 with your nose in the air. Next, we're addressing those shoulders that have been hunched up around your ears all night. Roll them up, back and down in slow, exaggerated circles. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back of each circle, then letting them spread wide at the front. After 8 backward rolls, reverse the direction. This movement pattern counteracts the forward head posture that develops during sleep and primes your shoulders for any overhead movements you might do later. Here's where we start to wake up your entire kinetic chain. Place your hands on your hips and begin making large, slow circles with your torso. Lean forward gently, sweep to one side, arch back slightly, sweep to the other side, and return to center. These aren't aggressive movements. Think of stirring a giant pot of soup with your entire upper body. The goal is to move your spine through all planes of motion while your legs provide a stable base. Complete 5 circles in each direction. Now we're going to challenge your balance and wake up those sleepy proprioceptors. Shift your weight to your left foot and lift your right knee to hip height. Don't worry about being perfect here. If you wobble, that's your nervous system coming online. Hold for 10 seconds, focusing on keeping your standing legs strong and your core engaged. Lower your foot and repeat on the other side. This single leg stance activates the deep stabilizers throughout your entire body and improves the communication between your brain and muscles. Let's add some dynamic movement to increase your heart rate and muscle temperature. March in place, but make it purposeful. Drive your knees up toward your chest while pumping your arms in opposition. Left knee up, right arm forward. Right knee up, left arm forward. This cross-lateral movement pattern activates both sides of your brain and establishes the coordination you'll need for any complex movements later. March for 30 seconds, gradually increasing your pace as you feel your body warming up. Time to address the posterior chain, which is typically the most neglected part of our anatomy. Stand with your feet wider than hip width and hinge at your hips as if you're trying to touch your tailbone to an imaginary wall behind you. Keep your chest proud and your weight in your heels. This isn't a squat where your knees drive forward. This is a hip hinge where your glutes and hamstrings do the work. Pulse gently in this position for 10 repetitions, feeling the stretch through the back of your legs and the activation in your glutes. Now we're going to add some rotation to prepare your body for the multi-directional demands of daily life and exercise. Stand with your arms crossed over your chest and rotate your torso left and right, keeping your hips facing forward. This movement should come from your thoracic spine, not your lower back. Think of wringing out a towel with your upper body while your lower body stays anchored. Complete 10 rotations in each direction. Here's a movement that will wake up your entire nervous system. Stand on one foot and swing the opposite leg forward and backward like a pendulum. Start small and gradually increase the range of motion as your hip flexors and glutes warm up. The key is control. You should be able to stop the movement at any point. After 10 swings, switch to side-to-side swings with the same leg, then switch legs entirely. This challenges your stability while mobilizing your hips in multiple planes. Let's finish with some gentle spinal waves that will leave you feeling loose and energized. Start with your chin to your chest and slowly roll down through your spine, vertebra by vertebra, reaching toward your toes. Don't worry about touching the floor. Just let gravity do the work. When you've gone as far as comfortable, slowly roll back up, stacking each vertebra like you're building a tower of blocks. This movement pumps synovial fluid through your spinal joints and creates space between your vertebrae. The beauty of this routine is its versatility. As a morning wake-up sequence, it gently transitions your body from sleep to activity without the jarring shock of jumping straight into intense movement. As a pre-workout warm-up, it addresses all the major movement patterns you'll use during exercise while raising your core temperature and activating your nervous system. And as injury prevention, it identifies and addresses restrictions before they become compensations that lead to pain. But here's the most important part. Consistency trumps perfection every single time. It's better to do this routine imperfectly every day than to do it perfectly once a week. Your body adapts to what you do most often, not what you do most intensely. Make this 5-minute investment in yourself non-negotiable and watch how it transforms not just your mornings and workouts, but your entire relationship with movement. Your future self will thank you for taking these few minutes to honor your body's needs. Whether you're preparing for an intense training session or just trying to feel human again after rolling out of bed, the standing warm-up routine is your secret weapon against stiffness, injury, and sluggish mornings. Start tomorrow morning and see how different your body feels when you give it the gentle awakening it deserves.